Ladies and gentlemen, seasoned readers and eternal students of the unpredictable game of life, welcome to this gathering of minds ready to embrace the wisdom embedded in the wondrous pages of Nassim Taleb's thought-provoking tome, Antifragile. As we delve into this symphonious blend of philosophy and applied mathematics, we begin to unravel the fabric of what we perceive as the disorder of the world. Without further ado, allow me to present to you the top 10 insights from this book that might just change the way you dance with chaos and uncertainty in your everyday life. 1. Anti-fragility versus resilience and robustness. The central tenet of Taleb's magnum opus is the concept of anti-fragility. This might tantalize your intellect. While the robust resists shocks and stays the same, the anti-fragile gets better, thriving on the very shocks that would debilitate the merely robust. Imagine a hydra, the mythical beast, growing two heads each time one is severed. That's antifragility in a monstrous nutshell. 2. The Procrustean bed and the narrative fallacy. Ever tried fitting a round peg in a square hole? No? Well, that's what the Procrustean fallacy is about. Stretching or cutting reality to fit our mental models. Taleb tickles our intellect by highlighting our obsession with the narrative fallacy, our predilection for simplistic, explanatory stories over messy, complex truths. Remember, life is not a puzzle, but a mystery to be lived. 3. The barbell strategy. The barbell, an illustration not just for the zealous gym addicts, but for the sage risk takers. Taleb champions a binary approach to risk-taking. Play it safe in some areas, like investing in no-risk bonds, while taking wild swings in others, like venture capital investments. Be a grandmother and a venture capitalist at the same time. Conservative in your day-to-day financial choices and wildly speculative with a small portion of your assets. 4. The black swan and predictions. Beware, for here come the black swans, those unpredictable, high-impact events that catch us off guard due to our naive reliance on predictability. Taleb smirks at the soothsayers, the prognosticators, and the analysts, nudging us with a sly grin to disregard them. Why? Because the turkey is fed daily, blissfully unaware of Thanksgiving. Predictability is an illusion that can have lethal consequences. 5. Redundancy, a buffer against In Antifragile, redundancy is not a dirty word, but a shield against the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. It's not about excess, but about having options. Redundancy is vital for survival, just like the extra engines in a jetliner. Too much efficiency becomes the Achilles heel in a world ruled by chaos. Beware of the tightrope walker's plight. No safety net spells doom. 6. Skin in the game, where commitment meets risk. Taleb puts his finger, and yours, on the pulse of accountability, coining skin in the game as the ultimate metric for trustworthiness. If decision-makers bear no consequences for their actions, the stakes diversify, and the real game is lost. Only trust the chef who eats his own cooking, lest you be dining in the restaurant of ruin. 7. Via negativa, less is more. In an ever-increasingly complex world, Taleb throws a proverbial wrench into the cogs of modernity, suggesting that subtraction, not addition, often leads to improvement. Prune the branches of errors, cut the cords of unnecessary medication, and steer clear of overly ambitious interventions. Just like a sculptor revealing art by chipping away at the marble, we can reveal a stronger self by removing the superfluous. 8. Disorder as information, listening to the noise. While others run from the cacophony, Taleb beckons you closer, inviting you to listen to the noise. Disorder and volatility are not to be feared. They are valuable sources of new information, signals hidden amongst the noise. When the world shakes, it communicates, so tune in to the seismic activity of life. 9. The green lumber fallacy. You don't know what you don't know. The green lumber fallacy is a delicious slice of wisdom, reminding us that a trader's success in dealing with green lumber was predicated on mistaken knowledge. The color green had nothing to do with unseasoned wood. Taleb chuckles at our pretense of knowledge. The world is complex, and what you know for certain might not be the right knowledge at all. 10. Time. Time, the grandmaster of reality, sorts the fragile from the anti-fragile. Taleb unravels the essence of time as not just a healer, but as the most stringent of judges. What withstands the test of time, be it a book, an idea, or a business model, adopts the cloak of antifragility. Time is the filter through which the noise of randomness has passed, leaving only that which can dance with the vicissitudes of fate. In closing, Antifragile is not just a book, it's a philosophical expedition challenging you to engage with the world in an entirely different manner. It's not merely about surviving, it's about striving and thriving within the chaos. So, as we take the final bow to the symphony of Taleb's thoughts, may we all learn to be anti-fragile, to embrace the unknown, and in doing so, become masters of our own destinies amidst the unpredictable twists and turns of life's rich tapestry. Or to put it in terms more suited to the digital age, instead of trying to predict and tightly control, let us tweet with the chaos and retweet the lessons of adaptation and evolution. Become the system that reboots and updates itself rather than crashes at the slightest hint of a new code. Let's raise our glasses to the proposition that when the winds of change blow, some people build walls, others build windmills, and the anti-fragile become the wind itself. Cheers.